Here is a quick video covering the functionality of the intersection masker plugin for ZBrush. After you have the plugin installed and you have ZBrush launched, you just need to navigate to the Z plugin tab at the top here, and then in here you'll find the intersection masker. Now the intersection masker plugin allows you to generate a mask where geometry islands intersect on a selected subtool. So as an example, let's say I have the anime head here loaded in, and this is currently a single subtool. So I'm going to switch to the move option here to get the gizmo 3D, and then I'm going to press X on my keyboard to disable symmetry. And now I want to hover over the move area here on the gizmo 3D. I want to hold down the control key, and then I'm going to click and drag. This is going to perform a duplicate function on that selected subtool. And now I've created a second copy of that head, and now I've just kind of angled it and positioned it so it's intersecting the original head. So now I can switch back to draw, and I can hold control and clear off my mask. So as an example, here I have a subtool with two geometry islands. And let's say I want to now generate a mask where these two islands intersect. So I'm going to make sure I have that subtool selected. Now I'm going to go to the Z plugin tab again, and I'm now going to click the Create Intersection Mask button. Now the plugin will go through and look at these two geometry islands, and it will then generate a mask where these two islands intersect. So I can now navigate to the tool palette and go down to the polygroups area here, and now click Auto Groups. And now I can hold Control and Shift and click on one of these heads, and this will isolate that head. And you can see I have a nice mask created where it intersected the other head. If I switch my visibility now by holding Control and Shift and dragging off the model, I'll now be able to see the other head, and you can see that other head also has the masking generated. So here we have another example. So I have a sphere, and then I have this cylinder object, and you can see they are two geometry islands and they're intersecting each other. So now I can go back to the Z plugin tab and click Create Intersection Mask. This will analyze the two surfaces here and then generate masking where those two objects intersect. You can hold Control and Shift again to isolate the one. So you can see this is the masking that's generated on that part. And then if I hold Control and Shift to invert the visibility, you can see this is the masking that is generated on the sphere. Now, the resolution of the masking will be dependent on your model's topology. So if you're getting a very sparse mask, make sure you have enough topology on the intersecting meshes, and that will allow you to get a cleaner mask. Another thing with the intersection masker is that it requires your models to be watertight. So the process is using the live Boolean system for the calculation of where to generate the mask at. So if your model is not watertight, you will receive an error. To generate a watertight mesh, you can use the close holes or even Dynamesh functionality. So that is a quick breakdown on the intersection masker plugin for ZBrush. So you just need to select a subtool, make sure that subtool contains intersecting geometry, and then after you click the Create Intersection Mask, you'll be given your model and masking will be applied where those parts intersect. The intersection masker plugin can be downloaded from the Download Center at Pixologic.com.